a cowgirl. This is my horse. A doom doom. 8th day of training. The farrier was out Friday. So day 6 was Thursday. I don't know if I said that. Thursday. Friday was the fair. We had Friday off. Saturday I was giving lessons. So Steve came out and took this little girl for a spin on Saturday. And she watched the lessons. I had a couple horses and a bunch of people out in the round pen. No problem there. She's not a nervous, spooky horse. Never has been. I don't think ever will be. And she really does enjoy hanging with her group. The moment Steve took her away from the round pen, she thought maybe she'd do a half-hearted rollback towards the round pen. She didn't want to miss out on whatever we were doing there. So Steve dealt with that by insisting she continue the path he chose and worked her pretty hard. A lot of sweat, frothy on the chest. She wasn't a brown horse when he was done. She was black with sweat. Wet saddle blankets, hard work is integral to their training. You got to work them physically and mentally. How quiet and soft can I be? I need to remember every interaction I have, every request I make. I need to be as quiet and soft as I possibly can. And now if they resist, I can ramp it up to 5, 10, 20, 30, 100 pounds if I have to. The minute they give me what I want, I release back down to 0. If that makes any sense. Today, I insisted that the dog sit outside, and it's just me and Scout. And of course, we got Carl, Sparky, and Bo out there who came in to see what we were doing. And with Scout, I gently started touching her as soft as I could, looking for those little twitches and wiggles. We had a little bit right here, some twitches and wiggles. And I would just stay there until the wiggles stopped. I wasn't talking, I wasn't singing, no radio, no yelling at the dog. Just nice and quiet, just checking in with her all around. We just worked all around doing this. She has never been a problem saddling up. She's always been pretty quiet in here. However, after doing this check-in with her, I feel a lot calmer. My heart rate, my breathing, it's just a lot easier. And I sense she's gone into more of a Zen-like state as well. Have you? She declines to answer at this moment, but I think she's feeling pretty good. So now I'm going to try and take this quietness up into the saddle. I'll stay as quiet and soft as I possibly can, but I will ramp it up if necessary. You ready?
Taxi. Thank you. Another nice one. Tight. Oh, nice and snug. I like to utilize everything that has been shown to me and put in my toolbox. I'm not a very quiet person. So I could use all the practice I can get being quiet. This little mare really appreciates quietness. She's soft. She's super sensitive. We have sweated her, we have doubled her back, run her around on hills, challenged, physically. This horse, she's done really well. Zero malice, zero buck, rear bite strike, none of that, ever. Just headstrong. She has it in her head she wants to be a certain place, say that stump or next to her buddies or whatever. She's going to strongly suggest that we go there. I already know I can push her through that. I have 100% faith in her that, you know, after 30 days of working like this, that will become a very minimal, if not completely resolved issue of her planting her feet and rolling back when I haven't asked for that. So I already set up the mood in the tack room. This is going to be a nice, quiet ride. She's asking questions. And I'm telling her, hey, there's nothing to worry about. And by getting in and out of the saddle here and just chilling by the block, I am establishing a quiet, safe zone, right? We don't have to work and sweat every single time we get in that saddle. If I did that, yeah, you bet she'd dread having a saddle on her, and you bet she'd start fighting tooth and nail not to be ridden, not to go to the round pen. Lord knows I would. Going back, taxi, and reviewing these things not only reinforces the lesson, but is very calming and soothing to any horse to take them back to something they do well. We mounted up. Oh, see, here's this resistance I was talking about. There we go. Nice and quiet. Good job. I practice turning around looking at her, because when I stop and look at her, that's not the issue. Well, she yanks on me and throws her head in there, tries to throw it in reverse when I'm trying to go forward. I'm going to spin around with some energy and I'm going to throw it at her. Easy peasy. Good stuff right here. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're domesticated and you gotta work with people. It sucks sometimes. I know. I know. Every time I correct her, I do so as quietly and lightly as possible until she insists I get louder. She says, "What? I can't hear you." My energy goes up, but the minute that little glimmer in the eye or softness presents itself, I'm out. I relax. I breathe. Oh, and that's all I've been trying to get to. This whole 8 days, that's all we've ever asked, is like, can you just move forward quietly? So we're having a little bit of a sticky problem here. Yep, we got the head tosses coming in. Now, I've already been here with this mare I don't know how many times, so it's very hard for me not to forecast what's going to happen over by the oak tree, or the rollback that might happen over here by the, you know, sticky brushes. I have to believe, I have to look forward and believe she's going to do her job today. I guess to be a good horse trainer, you got to be a little bit dumb and a little bit crazy. Because history has already taught me what to expect, right? And I have to go against all of that and say, nah, she'll be good this time. All the horses can sense what you're thinking. I mean, I would go as far as to say they can read minds. I believe, really, they're so freaking sensitive through, if you think about where their central nerve system's located from here, and I'm sitting on her central nerve system, her spine. All the electricity that passes through there, and all the electricity that passes through my spine, her spine runs like this, and they intercept. Ooh, spider web. I'm gonna try and be quiet here. Asking for softness now. The feet and body are doing really well today. So I'm going to push it a little further and ask for that softness. What are you doing? Oh. Oh. Took a little convincing to come down. So I'm going to go back and ask that she do that with a better attitude. Nice. That was better. Thank you. Left or right? Left. Let's go left. This mare, when she refuses, I shouldn't say just, because every infraction is a big deal, or can be, but I'm gonna say it. She just plants her feet and tries to reverse direction opposite of what I'm asking her to go. We have put her through a lot, and she has never offered to harm her rider. She just comes up with ideas and is very insistent on them. That's all, really. She is one of the most sure-footed horses I've ever ridden. Now watch as I say that, we go tumbling down the hill. She just sticks like a goat. Very cool. So, little 4x4 Jeep model is what we got here. Oh. Nope, that doesn't mean go. Doesn't mean go. Good girl. Calm, quiet, zen. Oh, zen-like pony. And calming ourselves. Yep. Oh, I think we got a tractor up there. Oh, motorcycle. She's terrified of motorcycles.
Oh yeah.
And Steve, the guy who sweated her so hard she went from brown to black the other day. Very sure-footed, brave horse. Very sure-footed and brave.
It's a 900-pound horse with a 1,500-pound attitude.
No kidding. Yep. That's gotta go. I think we're making progress.
There, this is me challenge. Oh. Straight up. Take me home. Not bad. I didn't ask for the movement. We go backwards. Uh-oh. Here we go. Just waiting. Just waiting. The hardest thing to do for some horses. Just wait. All right. I'm satisfied.
Good job, little girl.